Hey there, travel lifestyle fans! Thinking about a trip to Atlantic City? Well, before you pack your bags and grab your lucky rabbit's foot, let's talk about the places you definitely want to avoid. That's right. Today, we're diving into the worst casinos in Atlantic City. These are the spots where your money might disappear faster than your cab fare. Now, I know what you're thinking. Jimmy, why you gotta be so negative? Listen, nobody loves a good time more than I do. But trust me, folks, you'll thank me later. Consider this your public service announcement, your flashing neon sign that screams, "Turn back now." So buckle up, grab your drink of choice, hopefully not from one of these casinos, and get ready for a wild ride through the underbelly of Atlantic City's gambling scene. We're about to expose the casinos that are about as appealing as a week-old clam bake. Let's go. First up is the Tropicana, and let's just say this place has seen better days. It's like stepping into a time capsule, but not in a good way. I mean, we're talking about a casino that's older than the dinosaurs. Well, maybe not literally, but you get the idea. Okay, maybe not that old, but you get the picture. The decor screams retro, but not in a charming way. It's like they took a time machine back to 1982, grabbed whatever was lying around, and called it a casino. The carpets, the lighting, everything feels like a blast from the past. Sure, it's got a cool Havana-inspired theme. The idea is nice, but the execution? Not so much. Who doesn't love a little bit of Cuba? The vibrant colors and lively atmosphere are great in theory. But when the slot machines feel older than the Cuban Missile Crisis, you know there's a problem. These machines look like they belong in a museum. I swear, I saw a tumbleweed roll through the poker room once. It was like a ghost town in there. And don't even get me started on their customer service. It's practically non-existent. If you like playing Find the Staff Member, you'll love it here. It's like a scavenger hunt, but not the fun kind. It's like they're playing hide and seek. And they're winning. Good luck finding someone to help you. I once asked a cocktail waitress for a glass of water, and she handed me a map to the nearest fire hydrant. Talk about service. Oh, and if you're allergic to millennials partying on tables, you might want to skip this one. It's like a college frat party in there. Look, I'm all for a good time, but these kids are out of control. It's like they've never seen a casino before. They're like a pack of wild animals who just discovered tequila. The energy is off the charts, but not in a good way. Last time I was there, I saw a girl in a bikini top riding a mechanical bull. And let's just say she wasn't wearing a helmet. Safety first, right? The only thing tropical about this place is the humidity. It's like walking into a sauna. You'd have better luck finding a decent mojito at a gas station. The drinks are a major letdown. Look, I get it. Nostalgia is a powerful drug, but there's a fine line between nostalgic and outdated. But trust me, folks, some things are better left in the past. This place needs a serious makeover, like shoulder pads, parachute pants, and the Tropicana. Some things just don't age well. So unless you're writing a dissertation on the history of bad casinos, I'd steer clear of this place. There are better options out there. Your wallet and your sanity will thank you. Trust me, you'll be glad you skipped it. Next on our list is Bally's, a place where you might find more excitement in the parking lot. Seriously, I've seen more action at a bingo night at the senior center. They've tried to revamp their high-limit slots area. They put in some new carpet, slapped on a fresh coat of paint, and called it a day. Big whoop. But even a fresh coat of paint can't hide the fact that the rest of the place feels like a time capsule from the 90s. The last time I walked through Bally's, I swear I heard MC Hammer blasting from the speakers and saw a guy rocking a neon windbreaker. And the slot machines? Don't even get me started. They're older than my Uncle Sal, and he still remembers when gas was a nickel a gallon. And let's not forget the customer service. Rumor has it they train their staff at the DMV. I'm pretty sure the blackjack dealer also doubles as a crossing guard during the day. Talk about a side hustle. Listen, I appreciate a good vintage vibe as much as the next guy, but this is ridiculous. It's like they're stuck in a time warp, and they're dragging everyone down with them. If you're looking for a nostalgic trip back to the days of grunge music and dial-up internet, then Bally's is the place for you. But if you're looking for a modern casino experience with actual winning potential, you might want to keep walking. Chapter 3. Harrah's, where the party never stops, even if you want it to. Then there's Harrah's. Oh, Harrah's, where do I even begin? This place is like the black sheep of the Caesars Entertainment family. You know it's bad when people are complaining more about the Wi-Fi than the slot machines. And trust me, the Wi-Fi is atrocious. I'd have better luck getting a signal from the International Space Station. But the bad Wi-Fi is the least of your worries. Between the rowdy partygoers, dirty rooms, and dealers who look like they're on their last nerve, it's not exactly the most welcoming place. It's like a frat party gone wrong, and you're the one who's stuck cleaning up the mess. I once stayed at Harrah's for a weekend getaway. Big mistake. Huge. The room was so small I felt like I was sleeping in a coffin. And the noise. Don't even get me started on the noise. It sounded like a herd of elephants doing the Macarena right outside my door all night long. And the dealers? Let's just say they don't exactly exude an aura of excitement. They're about as lively as a bowl of lukewarm oatmeal. Unless you like playing craps on a slanted table, then this is the spot for you. Just kidding, or am I? Look, I'm all for a good time, but Harrah's takes it to a whole other level. It's like they're trying to cram every possible vice into one building. So, unless you're a fan of crowds, chaos, and questionable hygiene, I'd recommend avoiding Harrah's like the plague. There are plenty of other casinos in Atlantic City where you can actually enjoy yourself. Trust me, you'll thank me later. So, if you value your sanity and your sleep, steer clear of Harrah's. It's a wild ride, but not the kind you want to be on. There are better places to spend your time and money. Harrah's might be a party, but it's one you'll want to leave early. So take my advice and find a more relaxing spot to unwind. Your future self will be grateful. Atlantic City has so much more to offer than this chaotic mess. Choose wisely and enjoy your stay. After all, a vacation should be about relaxation and fun, not stress and frustration. So, unless you're a fan of crowds, chaos, and questionable hygiene, I'd recommend avoiding Harrah's like the plague. There are plenty of other casinos in Atlantic City where you can actually enjoy yourself. Trust me, you'll thank me later. There are plenty of other casinos in Atlantic City where you can actually enjoy yourself. Chapter 4. Wild Wild West. More like mild mess. And last but not least, we have Wild Wild West. It's got a fun name, but the experience is more like mild mess. It's like the Wild West got lost on its way to Vegas and ended up in Atlantic City by accident. The games are as sparse as a cactus in the desert. Seriously, you'd have better luck finding a needle in a haystack than finding a decent blackjack table in this place. And the slots? Let's just say they're about as exciting as watching paint dry. And the vibe? Well, let's just say it's a bit more last call at the saloon than high-stakes excitement. It's the kind of place where you're more likely to get into a bar fight than hit a jackpot. If you like your gambling with a side of public drunkenness, this is your spot. But if you're looking for a sophisticated, upscale casino experience, you're better off trying your luck elsewhere. The only thing wild about this place is the lack of hygiene. I swear, I saw a tumbleweed roll through the poker room once. It was like a scene straight out of an old Western movie. And don't even get me started on the bathrooms. Let's just say I've seen cleaner porta potties at a music festival. You might want to hold it in until you get back to your hotel. Look, I appreciate a good theme as much as the next guy, but Wild Wild West misses the mark. It's like they took all the worst parts of the Wild West and crammed them into one depressing building. The decor feels more like a parody than an homage. So, unless you're a fan of stale cigarette smoke, sticky floors, and questionable characters, I'd recommend giving this place a wide berth. Trust me, there are far better options out there. So there you have it. The worst casinos in Atlantic City, places where you're more likely to lose your patience than hit the jackpot. Remember folks, gambling should be fun. It's about taking risks, trying your luck, and hopefully walking away with a little extra cash in your pocket. It's not about enduring subpar conditions, terrible service, and questionable hygiene. But if you're curious about where the locals in Las Vegas go to roll the dice, make sure to check out our next video. We'll be exploring the hidden gems of Sin City, where the drinks are strong, the games are hot, and the odds are actually in your favor. Hit that subscribe button, and let's keep this adventure going. Until next time, may your travels be filled with adventure and, hopefully, a little more luck.